Hello everyone, welcome to this video in which we are going to learn about IUPAC rules for naming a carboxylic acid. So let us just go ahead and learn about this functional group and its IUPAC nomenclature system. Carboxylic acids are the organic molecules in which a carbon attached with an oxygen through a double bond, that is the carbonyl group, is linked with an alkyl group on one side and OH group on the other side. Okay, so we generally represent a carboxylic acid as RCOOH. Okay, and we are going to learn about its IUPAC nomenclature in this video. So the IUPAC system of naming a carboxylic acid is alkanoic acid. We use the suffix oic acid to represent that this organic molecule is a carboxylic acid. Okay, we replace the E of the alkane with oic acid. Let us see some examples and understand this rule better, and also we would like to add a note that carboxylic acid, just like aldehyde, is always a chain terminating group. It always comes at the end of a chain. Okay, so now let us see some examples. Let us begin with this example in which we have 6 carbon atoms, including the carbon atom of the functional group right here. You can notice that there is no carbon chain continuing after this carbon. So we call the carboxylic acid group as a chain terminating functional group. To name a carboxylic acid, we have to count the total number of carbon atoms present in the parent chain. And the numbering of carbon atoms always begin from this carbon atom, the carbon atom of the functional group. So we will mark this carbon atom as 1 and we will number all the remaining carbon atoms as like this. Okay, now we have a 6 carbon atom in the parent chain of this molecule, so we will use the respective root word hex to represent 6 carbon atoms. Then, as per the bonding between the carbon atoms, we will use the root word to represent that bonding. Here all the bonds are single bond, so we will use the word ane, okay, ANE, to complete it. Now we will add the suffix for carboxylic acid, which is oic acid. Okay, and while we add both part of IUPAC naming of this molecule, we omit this E from the middle, and hence the name of this molecule becomes hexanoic acid, where hex represents the number of carbon atom, ane represents the type of bonding between each carbon atoms, and suffix oic acid represents the carboxylic acid in this molecule. Okay, so let us see some more examples to understand it better. In this example, we have included a substituent as well in the parent chain of the carboxylic acid. Again, we have to write the name of a substituent along with its position. So, in case of carboxylic acid, the positioning always begins from the carbon atom of the functional group. So, we will mark this carbon atom as 1 and then number the total carbon atoms present in the parent chain. We will get to know that the position of this methyl group is second. Okay, so there are 5 carbon atoms present in the molecule. This will be named as pent. Only single bonds are present, so again we will write "ane". Now I am omitting the "e" beforehand. Then we will add the suffix "oic acid" to represent it is a pentanoic acid. However, at the second position, we have a methyl group as well. So the complete name of this molecule will be 2-methyl pentanoic acid. Let us see our next example, in which along with methyl group we have introduced a chlorine group as well. From our earlier discussion, we will recall that a chlorine atom is always treated as a substituent just like the methyl group. Okay, and it appears in the prefix of the IUPAC naming. So, to name this compound, we will start numbering from this carbon atom and we will get the position of each substituent. So we have a chloro group on the second position and we have a methyl group on the third position. Okay. Now we will also recall that while keeping the names of the substituent in final name, we arrange them in order of alphabetical order. So chloro will come first and followed by methyl. So the name of this compound will be 2-chloro, 3-methyl, and there are 4 carbon atoms. Therefore, we will use the root word butane along with the suffix oic acid. The complete name becomes 2-chloro, 3-methyl butanoic acid. Let us conclude our discussion in this video by having a brief discussion on this example. We have introduced an alcohol group along with the carboxylic acid group. So this is one of such cases where we find two functional groups present in the same organic molecule. Although we have come across such example in our previous video of aldehyde and ketone, but now let us have a very complete discussion on how to name such organic molecules in which we find two or more than two functional groups. Okay, so we will continue this discussion in our upcoming video as well. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you have become familiar with the IUPAC nomenclature system of entire organic compounds so far. So see you in the next video. Thank you so much.